So the ESPN WNBA Power Rankings are here, and this is this was a couple of days ago. This was before the Fever faced off against the Connecticut Sun, and we are now obviously watching how the Fever get on against the Chicago Sky. This video will be out a few hours before this game. I think it's going to be out a few hours before the game, I guess. It might be, it might not be. I have no idea. But we are going to be looking at the power rankings right now. And if I was to give my power rankings, this is how I would have my power rankings for WNBA. I would have first, right now, would be the Lynx. I would have second as the Liberty. Third, I'm still going to put the Sun in third. I'm going to go Fever fourth. Seattle fifth. Vegas sixth. Phoenix seventh. That is my call. And if you guys agree or disagree, subscribe. We're only 30 off 29,100, which we're trying to hit before the game, the big game tonight. So, the Fever just had one game last week, and it was against the Lynx, which was a loss. Yeah. So, this is not the power rankings. This is not the power rankings we are looking for. This is not the power rankings we're looking for. That was a bit of an anticlimax, but is this it? So, the power rankings by ESPN, they have got the New York Liberty first, the Lynx second, the Connecticut Sun third. How are the Aces fourth? The Fever are fifth, and the Mercury or the Storm are sixth. Like, I don't understand how the Storm are behind the Aces. I don't. Player for player, they're as good. Like, they are absolutely as good. And I just don't really get that one. Because if I'm looking at this, I'm like, they're just not. The Aces have just been poor. The Sky in ninth as well. Again, I don't really get the Sky in ninth. I do want to say that. And then we're going to look at the NBC Sports one. And this is the person who put the Aces at first at times this season. She has had the Aces at first. So tier 1, creme de la creme. The Lynx are first. Okay, I agree with that. The Lynx are looking at playing like the best team in the WNBA. I agree. Fee Collier has been player of the month. She's going to be the first person to win it over Asia, and she might be a freaking MVP candidate. They won the Commissioner's Cup, and the Liberty lost twice. The Liberty lost to the Dream. Yeah, the Liberty have top of the standings, and that's the thing. 2 and 3, especially one against the Dream, is not great. The one against the Sun, being held to like 64 points, is awful as well. Like, 5 and 2, they've been okay. They've been okay since the Olympic break. They haven't been bad. Connecticut Sun 3, I agree. Their post-Olympic record break with a big win coming against the Liberty, and they held the Liberty to basically nothing. It's their first time beating the Liberty since 2022. Mabry has been a good trade because when things aren't going well, they still have Marina Mabry. I don't think she's been brilliant, but when things are going well, they still have Mabry. The Aces being fourth is crazy. The Aces are unraveling. I think that is crazy. Like, for me, that is absolutely crazy. Like, there's no way. There is no way the Aces should be fourth. They lost to the Liberty. They lost to the Lynx twice comfortably. And they lost to the Wings. Asia had 40 and they still lost. Like, that's when you know it's bad. You know it's bad when Asia has 40 and you lose. The Aces offense isn't the problem. They don't play defense. They looked like they were turning a corner when Chelsea Gray returned. That was like a placebo effect. Chelsea Gray's been awful. She's been awful all year, and it's not on her. She's just injured. Like, she already kind of runs with a limp, and now the injury made things 100 times worse. But them being fourth's crazy. The Storm fifth. I don't hate the Storm being fifth. They got a big win against the Dream. That steal from Gabby Thomas. Jesus. That steal from Gabby Williams was unbelievable. But like, they lost to the Dream, the Fever, and for the first time, they got beaten. Like, they let the Fever build up a 20-point lead. Like, the Fever were garbage in the first quarter, and they still only had a 2-point lead at halftime. Like, not good. And they lost to the Mystics. And they've only beat the Mystics in the Dream. Like, I get it. Long term, maybe. The Fever being sixth, I think, like, the Fever are highly likely to be 17 and 17 or 18 and 16. They're going to hit 500 tonight and get to the 6th seed. Water Tournament's been coming in at 6th, and this week's the highest they've been all season, these power ranks, which is crazy because ESPN has had them 5th for ages. Like, ESPN has had the Fever 5th for the last, like, 3 power rankings, and it's funny how 6 is the highest. In fairness, I kind of get that. It's no surprise Caitlin Clark that she earned another Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Caitlin Clark has not earned 2. Caitlin Clark has only earned 1. She has only earned 1. Jean Clark, Botchiston, and Mitchell, Fever, a formidable trio. I mean, surely Lexi Hull gets a mention here. Wow. No Lexi Hull mention? Is she Lexi Hull's Cheryl Swoops? No Lexi Hull mention? The Mercury have been middle of the pack all season. I don't think the Mercury have been more than 2 games above or below 500 all year. It's hilarious. Post Olympics are 3 and 4. They split a pair of games with the Dream. The Mercury are just the Mercury. They're just the Mercury. They're fine. They're gonna lose whoever they face in the first round in the playoffs. They're just gonna lose that. The Atlanta Dream, tier 4. I think the Atlanta Dream could be okay. They're the only team I put in potentially good, other than maybe the Mystics. Or no, sorry, the Wings. The Wings. The Sky at 9th makes no sense to me. The Sky on the Olympic break with some momentum. They've gone 1 and 5, are in danger of losing the 8th and final playoff spot. The Sky struggles, no surprises. As mentioned above, Marina Mabry, one of their best offensive players, and their best 3-point shooter was traded. My favorite part about this is people were instantly like, Michaela Onyenwere is going to be better than Marina Mabry. Like, Sky Twitter fans were like, Marina Mabry sucks. Marina Mabry. Basically, every insult you can possibly give to a player, they were given to Marina Mabry. Now they're seeing how important Marina Mabry is for this team. That's for one. But Kennedy Carter is gone again. They're going to lose to the Fever tonight, almost certainly. It may be generous to rank Dallas Wings in this tier since they have a second worst record. The Wings can still make the playoffs and are showing signs. Satu has been brilliant since she returned. They're 2 and 3. They lost to the Sun and the Liberty twice. So it's not like they've lost to bad teams. Like, they've beaten the Aces. Like, they beat the Aces and they made a mad comeback against the Sparks. So I don't think they're too bad. The Mystics have been okay. The Mystics haven't been playing like their rebuilding tanking team lately. They haven't been that this season. Man, the Mystics, when they were 0-12, everyone's like, these are the best 0-12 team we've ever seen. Like, they're competing with the best teams in the W at 0-12. Like, they were class. And the Sparks are trying to lose. The Sparks are just trying to lose. So, as a coach, if you own 13 conference titles 13 years, you better own you're having a poor year. I need to own it better for a young team. Man's tanking. He's there, I need to own I'm having a bad year. No, he's not having a bad year. He's tanking. There's no way you can be this incompetent as a coach being as good as Kurt Miller is. Man is tanking. But anyway, yeah. So, I don't know which power rankings. If I was to do mine, I would go Liberty. I would have Lynx, Liberty, Sun, Fever, Storm, Aces, Mercury, Dream, Wings, Mystics, Sky, Sparks. And I know record-wise, the Sky were fine starting here. That would be my ranking of teams right now. So that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.